I don't know if there's a guarantee. I mean, currently, look, I'm not saying that I'm never going to have a woman for life and things like that. It's probably not just going to be one. Or look, I mean, right now I'm trying to build this. I have this idea of how it could work. Okay, so I can't be monogamous for the rest of my life. That's impossible for me. Okay, but I'm reaching a point in my life where I think I could. I don't have to keep fucking a new woman every week or 2 weeks or stuff like that, right? So I'm getting to a point where I think if I could have uh like a serious long-term relationship, right? That is very deep and like the life is being built together, and then some friends with benefits and some girlfriends, maybe like four women. I think I could do that long term. You know, that's what I'm trying to build right now, and that's what I will build. And at that point, a long-term relationship is possible. Yeah, but a monogamous relationship, meaning like having sex with one woman for the rest of my life, that's fucking impossible. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. It can't. Just can't. It's not gonna work. So, um, what I'm gonna say, I think I've seen too much. Really, I've seen too much. Which means, what am I trying to say with that? I think that means that that's a complicated thing. But see, the good thing is, as a man, I think this is what we understand. Man, I'm 37 years old. I'm going to be 38 in October. For a woman, that would be really more troubling than it is for me. You know, even if she doesn't want to have children, like biologically, that's a different story. A guy that is 37 and a woman at 37 is a completely different story. Even though people trying to pretend that it's the same thing, it's not. Look, I'm in my prime. I promise you, on my life, man, I'm gonna be better in 10 years from now than I am right now. Yeah, I'm even gonna be in better shape. But not just that, I'm gonna be richer, I'm gonna be more cultured, I'm gonna be more knowledgeable, more wise. And when I'm 47, I can't get a 25-year-old. Not a problem. A lot of women are attracted to more mature guys. I'm gonna have more money, I'm gonna be able to take better care of her. So you tell me, a 47-year-old in great shape, very wise, knowledgeable, multimillionaire, mature. Is that attract? Does that sound attractive? Yeah. And I got all this time to do that. You see, I mean, this is what guys forget. A lot of guys out there, they're like bitching about how easy women have it. It's first of all, I established that it is not easy for women. It, it's not easy what they go through. It's not easy what they have to deal with in their own minds, right? Plus, they have the time ticking, time ticking all the time. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. As a guy, you have all this time to build your value, and all you got to do is focus on it, right? But most guys don't do it. Most guys, stupid. They get married at 25, then they got a kid. They can't even afford it. They can't even afford the kid. These days, look, and nowadays in this society, do you know how much money you need to afford a kid and all that stuff, right? You should not even think about having children unless you have a multiple six-figure income, in my opinion. Right? So most guys get married at 25. How can you get married? How? Get the government involved. And you're a man. You're fucked in court. You're fucked. So as a guy, you should focus on increasing your value, and then you hit your peak at one point. I'm not even close to my peak yet. I'm gonna hit my peak in like 6, 7, 8, 10 years. That's when I have maxed out in terms of looks, in terms of money, in terms of influence, in terms of power. I'm gonna be a monster. I know it for sure. And I have all this time, so I've been blessed. you know. And this is what a lot of you guys forget. Why do you focus on women so much? You see what I mean? What I'm focused on right now, and what I've been focused on. Look, I had relationships and all that stuff, but what I was always focused on, and I've been I've been happy, or I've been lucky to have been taught this stuff very, very early on. You know, I've had influences in my life that taught me that sat me down and told me, listen, this is how it works, young man. When I was around 20, even younger than that, I had role models and people that showed me how to do it correctly. But most guys, they waste their youth away. They don't work on themselves. What they do is they chase pussy. And you can't compete with a lot of guys. As a man, you have to be competitive. You have to compete with guys that are richer than you, that are stronger than you, that are more mature than you, more influential, more powerful. So if she's got the choice between a young, dumb idiot who puts her on a pedestal versus a guy that is rich, influential, powerful, has access to the whole world, who's she going to choose? Obviously, that other guy. You can't compete. So what you have to do is you have to work on yourself. And in the meantime, you have fun and learn about women. In the meantime, you have fun and learn about their psychology. You learn about how to satisfy them. You learn how to run relationships. You learn about the realities of this game. So for the longest time, it's been my passion to get women to cheat on their husbands and boyfriends with me. I've been very successful with doing that. And I got a kick out of that. Still do. I'm still doing that the other day. So you learn. And as a man, you got to grow. And you got time. We got all this time on our side, man. I could have a kid when I'm 50. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. And at 50, I'm probably going to be calm enough to enjoy it, you know? So think about it, guys. Think about it. What are you guys doing? Don't piss your youth away with some chick that's going to turn into some 5 foot, 300-pound tyrant. She's going to hate you anyways, guys. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? If you don't max out your potential and you don't have everything going well for you in your court, you know, if your life is not everything is really in order, she's going to destroy you. Don't you understand that? Tell me the last relationship that you saw, a long-term relationship, where the guy didn't turn into a fucking chump and she treated him like shit, like a fucking doormat. Happens all the fucking time. And these guys take that shit. Tell me, doesn't that happen all the fucking time? And don't these women start hating them? You tell me. Happens all the time, way too often. Even if it's just 80% of the time. Even if it was 80% of the time, wouldn't be worth it. So you guys got to start controlling yourself, okay? Time is on your side. Don't let them fool you, because when they want you to settle down, it's not because of you or because it's the best for you, it's the best for them. And they're going to try to shame you into it. Be mature, be mature. Bullshit. It has nothing to do with maturity. It's their biological imperative and their clock ticking. They hear their biological clock ticking, so they want to try to get you to sacrifice your future and your potential to make them happy right now. Whether it makes sense or not, it doesn't matter. What she cares about is her emotions in the moment. What she feels in the moment is law. That's reality. And if she doesn't get her way, you're going to have to suffer for it. Don't let them shame you into doing something that you don't want to do. There's no reason for it, bro. No fucking reason for it. Once again, if you're a guy and you are not married at 40, who gives a fuck? If you're a bum, yeah, I get it. If you're like, I don't know, a bum, low level, low quality man, doesn't take care of himself, yeah, okay, then you got a problem. But if you're a high quality guy, if you keep working on yourself and improving yourself throughout time, even if you're 40, 50, 45, you have everything, man. You can have everything. And that's the blessing and the gift as a man. All right. So